Another live again. Ruby tried to call me twice. I do apologise, Ruby, if you were trying to call me. I'm still getting over the shock of my dog. Um, yeah, I will be trying to get another dog next couple of weeks if I can, another month if I can. It is what's sad times, Ruby, about Cindy passing away. She was dying in my arms. Having fits and stuff like that. So it wasn't a nice time, Ruby. Okay, if you're out there. For the other people, I've been watching a bit of TV. Keeping my mind off of things. I've been watching a bit of TV. I did have one of these snack packs. I am having a lolly now, so I don't have a glass of wine till 2:30, which is normal time. So I have got the lolly in my mouth, and I thought I'd jump on for a couple of hours and just talk to you guys and see what's going on, see what you're up to, and let you know I posted that video that people wanted me to post about Cindy. It's a 20, I think it's a 27-minute video. It was when we went for a drive with her somewhere. It maybe has been posted before, I'm not quite sure, but I have posted it out of respect for her just now. So the next video you will see will be probably the last ones of Cindy. I don't know if there's more floating around somewhere. There could be another couple floating around, I don't know. If there is, I'll post them for you, because I know you guys like to see that. If I go back to the deleted file and I find any more, I will try and post them for you, so then you guys can have a look and watch what she was doing. So I will go into that file and see what we can do tomorrow. I guess all I want to say is it's more easy when you have your support people with you, and they're there for you, sort of thing. The days I find most, for me now that Cindy's no longer with me, is the weekends are going to be tough. Like on Tuesdays, that's a tough weekend. That's a tough day because I don't have Cindy, to pat anymore or caress or pick her up or give her a cuddle. I don't have any of that. So I reckon Tuesdays and the weekends are going to be my hardest time, with depression and that starting. And no one likes to go through depression. It's not a nice thing to go through, guys. This happens, but I'm sure, with you guys supporting the channel and helping me, I'm sure I'll, soon get over, what do you call this depression and that. Will yeah, so I do appreciate too, guys, all your nice comments that you guys have been leaving me and being here for me, and all that, because as I said in the last live I done this morning, if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, the TikTok channel, the other channels, I would find it very, very hard to cope. But luckily with these channels that I've got now and my support from you guys that are always here for me when I do my lives and stuff like that, you're always coming in clutch. You're always doing a good job for me, and you're always supporting me in what I'm doing, and I couldn't be more prouder to have you on the channel as my family, because you really give me encouragement. You help me move on and things. You help me better myself and things, and it is gonna be a long haul. It is gonna be a long haul for me to get back to normal, and for me to be the sort of jokeable self. I mean, I will try and joke a little bit on the YouTube lives and the videos when I do them, when the support people here, but when I'm on my own sort of thing, it makes it hard for me to sort of joke and be happy when the support people are not here, because it's after that then the depression starts to come again. And you know, like I said to you the other day when I done that live in the van yesterday, it was the most hardest thing that I had to do when I done that live in the van. It was very hard for me to do that live because I was emotionally upset. I mean, like anyone is that loses their pet, I was emotionally upset. And I am, as I said before in the other live I done this morning, for people that are jumping on, I've got a lot in my mouth too, guys. I did say to you, I was very, very pleased that Cindy was with me to finish all the jobs I had done on the van now. So every time, you know, I'm in there now, and also named the couch out after Cindy's couch, because it will always be her area where she used to sit and she used to jump. So it will always be Cindy's couch out of remembrance for her. I am going to put some of her medication, stuff like that, in the van for when I do get another dog. I do have to do that. Because, you know, some of the stuff I have to remember what to get in case another one needs one. I certainly won't be going back to the animal welfare anymore. I will be going to a normal vet when I get the new dog. I'll be going to a normal vet, and I will be getting private insurance out for him or her, because I don't want to go through the same drama as I went through with these people here. Because as you know, guys, I went through a hell of a journey. I went for a hell of a journey with Cindy. The right thing would have been for them just to clean her out, and she would have been fine. She probably would have been sitting here now begging me for a biscuit, and stuff like that. But you know, moving on is hard. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that. Moving on is hard, from a situation like that, because you've got all these mixed feelings inside you. You've got this, you know, I've got feelings that I'm angry, I'm hurt, and I'm sad, and they're all rolled into one sort of mixture sort of thing, and it's very hard to explain it, unless you sort of been through it yourself, sort of thing. What I'm sort of feeling at the moment, sort of thing. I mean, sometimes I feel, I look at Cindy on the internet, on the YouTube channel, and I'm blessed that I got time to put her on the channel and do videos with her, and I will always be grateful that Cindy will always be on the channel, and I'm grateful to see the videos that I can watch her anytime I want and think, oh yeah, I remember that memory, I do remember that day we were at doing this, doing that. So I have got those memories. I am looking forward to making new memories in the future when I've saved up and got everything done. I am looking forward to making a new future with a new little doggy in my life. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, grieving, Pete, you've got to grieve. I do reckon if I grieve too long, guys, I'll probably end up getting more and more depressed than what I am. So I have to have something that I can love and respect and play with, sort of thing. So I have still got a lot of love for Cindy in my heart. Losing a pet, as I said in the earlier live what I done yesterday, is like losing a loved one. Your heart breaks in half, sort of thing. So you can either sort of pick yourself up, or you can just let yourself go down the hill. Cindy was the type of dog, as most of you know, that did used to bark a hell of a lot, and sometimes it was very hard to control the barking on her. When you get people that used to come to see me, like the support people would come in, Cindy would just continue barking, barking, barking. She just couldn't help herself. I reckon that was just the breed that she was, that she couldn't stop barking. But in other things, she was very intelligent dog. She'd let you know when she wanted something, when she wanted to go to the toilet. And I know a lot of you guys probably ask, have you been outside the backyard since you've had Cindy put down? Well, no, I haven't, because that's another strange thing I want to, tangle on with you guys and explain a bit about that too. When you have an animal put to sleep, you've got these sort of memories that are rushing through your head, sort of thing, and you're thinking, well, if I go out there, what's going to happen? I'm going to get more depressed and stuff like that. So for people that are asking me, no, I haven't been outside yet. We're from there. Hi, I am a new subscriber. Thank you if you're a new subscriber. I do welcome you to the channel. I'll just put my chair down. If Cindy was here now and I went like that, she'd be barking. She'd go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you if you're a new subscriber. Just move this bottle. Thank you if you're a new subscriber to my channel. I do very much, put that up there. I do very much appreciate you for being here and sharing in the multiple lives that I do while, feeling a bit sad and depressed sort of thing. You guys have helped me out a hell of a lot by sort of, dragging me out of it and being here for me. And each day does get a little bit more easier. It's been about, I think, 13 years since I was really in the hard depression state sort of thing, where I was really, I was just depressed, let's put it this way. But it's funny, this depression is a totally different depression. This is a really total different depression. It's a combination of happy depression, medium depression, and I'm glad I got the van thing, and I'm glad that's all sorted. And that's a happy depression, and that's a happy thing that I'll always take out of what happened to Cindy, is that I did get she did get to see me do all my funny quirks, like bang my finger the other day when I was doing that rap strap last week. That she was there for that, and she was there for most of the things that we done, from the start of the van for the finish of the van. And in my other car I had, she was always there with me, sort of thing, riding shotgun with me in the front seat, or whatever. And that's going to be hard too, if I do have to drive by myself, because Cindy, was always there with me. She was always sitting there with me, and keeping me company. And she'd walk over to my lap and sit down on my lap when I was driving, and look out the window and stuff like that. And people that have got dogs, all I can say is you're very lucky, and please do love them, and give them all the love and respect that they do deserve, because you never know when your time is up with them. And make the most of it, guys. Go out, take your dog for a walk, buy it a treat, whatever you're doing. If you're a YouTuber, do more videos with your dogs in them, because you never know what's around the corner. I mean, you could go to a vet and your dog will be perfectly healthy, and in another 2 days it's dead. And I know a lot of people are asking me what caused her death, why did she fit? People at the animal welfare don't know what happened to her, why she fitted, why she passed away. All I know is it's something to do either with the medicine they gave her for the ears, those ear drop things, or they gave her the wrong medicine for the thing that she has, what do you call it, the flu injection. I think it's a combination of those. Because when I said to the vet, I said, look, I think this medication is too strong for her. She needs a less stronger medication. And the vet you know, gave me this medication. I said to her, no, I want the other medication for her. Maybe if I was a bit more stronger with her and said to her, look, if you can't give me the medication, I'll make another appointment with a different vet then that wants to listen to what I'm saying. Because obviously she didn't want to listen to what I'm saying, and maybe because the dog was old, she thought, oh well, it doesn't matter, it's only got another year to live or whatever. Because when I took her in there, for the needle and everything that was done, she came back, she was eating, she was sitting. Well, you saw her in the live chat that we done on Wednesday. When Elise was here, she was on the couch, she was sitting, she was rolling around, she was, and, it's very puzzling to me why that sort of happened so soon after. That she just went downhill and that was it. It was very, very, very strange, why that happened. And I do want answers to these questions. Why did it happen? What did you do? What medication did you give her? If I can find the other piece of paper we'll be looking for tomorrow, I'm going to get to the bottom of it, and me and Ruby are going to find out what medication she was given, because I think that too had a attributing factor on what happened to her. Was they gave her the wrong doses of the flu injection thing, because she she was in there, I think it was last year, for her injection that she gets for her, what do you call it, her bones and that, right? And they over medicated her again, but they caught it and put the, what do you call it, in her, the catheter to clean her system out. See, this time they didn't do it, and I think what might have happened was she ended up maybe with a blood clot in her brain, and it it was just, fits were happening until it burst. And it just made, oh, hi Izzy, I'm back again. I'm just explaining what might have happened to Cindy, what I think sort of happened to her with her seizures, and that maybe she had a blood clot because of the medication, and yes, that they gave her the wrong medication or too much of the flu injection medication. Because I doubt that it would be the ear medication for her. It could be, but I think there's a combination of both of them. When you put it like that, because this vet wasn't fully qualified. She was like a trainee vet, and I don't think she really knew what she was doing, sort of thing. And because, after 2 days the dog's gone, I mean, come on, there's something fishy going on there. I mean, she was alright on Wednesday when she came home. She was eating. She was eating the, what do you call it, the smackos, like she always eats, and she was say with me, happy-go-lucky self. What was I going to say? Izzy, Ruby tried to phone me up twice, and I didn't, answer because I was in the toilet. But she sent me a message about Cindy and said how sorry she was, and she can't, but she's in shock too. So I'm presuming she'll be here tomorrow with me. So she's going to be very, very, very sad and about it, because Ruby and I and Cindy, we used to do a lot together. We used to go here and there, and Cindy would be in the middle seat pinching me bickies. I remember those the snack packs that I have, and Cindy would always be sort of waiting at the seat for me. Every time I'd open the packet, her little ears would go up, and her. She was good at food. She used to love her food. Um, she was very good at eating her food. Hi, everybody. Hi, how you going? Welcome to the afternoon live with Pete. I done a morning live this morning, just to update people how I was feeling and stuff like that. We're just talking about depression and how it does affect some people that have lost their pets, and we were just talking about that. So anyone that's been on here just now is new on here and said, well, what's happened, Pete? My beloved little doggy passed away. She was put to sleep on Saturday morning at 9:30. Her mind had gone. She didn't know who I was, and there's a video if you guys would like to go and watch how she went. There is a video on the shorts and the YouTube channel of Cindy's dying in my arms sort of thing. Because when I put her on the floor, she was just bumping into the water dish. She bumped, and then she went over to the bin and had another major fit. And I couldn't open her mouth. Her mouth was locked. I tried to take her straight away downstairs to get some medicine into her. And this was about maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. That I took her downstairs, and I honestly tried to put some medicine in her, but I could not unlock her mouth. It was like she was bloody lockjawed. So I did manage to get the tablet crust, and I put some, some stuff like that in it, and it did, hang on, just let me read a comment. That dog dead is your talking about. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, the dog is sadly passed away on Saturday morning. She was fine all the way through Wednesday. After she had her needle, she was fine. I'm kicking myself. Maybe I shouldn't have gave her the ear medicine. Maybe that done a factor to it. I don't know. I guess I will never know really if it was half down to me. Maybe I done something wrong, with her meds.Maybe I shouldn't have gave it to her. It was too strong for her for her ear meds. I did want another repeat of the, meds, the other ones that she did have. And I'm sure to God she would have been alright then. I'm positive she would have been alright. I think this combination sort of thing, it was just too much. Her little body, she was only a little dog, don't forget, guys. She wasn't a great big, like, German Shepherd sort of dog where you could give them, the most medicine that it says on the thing for them. I don't think she knew what she was doing in the vet, because it was in a bit of a hurry too. That day in the clinic, with some emergency at the back that they were doing. I think I just had a bad luck day with Cindy, that they just stuffed up because they weren't concentrating what they were doing, and unfortunately I was the one, and poor Cindy was the one to pay the price because of it, and it's very, very, very sad, when that happens to you. You sort of, some people it takes a lifetime. They'll like never have another dog because they can't get over the shock of what happened to that beloved dog. Me, yes, I'm deeply upset for her. I'm very sad that she passed. I am very sad, but I know in my heart I have to move on, and I know that she would want me to move on. I know Cindy would have said, well, hey, I want someone to look after you. I'm not there for you. You need someone to protect you and guard you. And I'm sure Cindy would be up there, sort of agreeing with me, sort of thing. I know she wouldn't be wagging her doggy tail because, she was cremated on Saturday morning. And, as I said on the last live, Saturday was a very hard time to do the live on Saturday morning. When I got home, I did try to do the live on Saturday, and it was a very an emotional one. It was something I never thought on social media, me doing lives, that I'd get so emotional and I'd start crying on a live. I never thought that would ever happen. I guess it just hit me when I got home. And the thing was, I couldn't really cry over Cindy till I think it was Sunday night. It was Sunday night, and it really hit me where I started to I let it all out. I cried over Cindy. I was very, very sad, and I had a glass of wine in me, and I think it just opened me up, and that was it. It let me just get my emotions out and just cry over. And people with ADHD, when they do get emotional and cry, I had to go at my father because he was bullying me at the time of when Cindy was sick. He was bullying me to the stage, is he going to be all right? Is it going to be a waste to get the medicine and the tablet? He was really bullying me. And I'm sure, I mean, I know she had probably lost her mind, but, you don't give up on your pets. You like to try and give them another chance and another chance. Um, but, as I said on previous lives before, when the vet said to me her eye was like that, distorted, and she had brain damage, well, that was it. I mean, I had to make the decision, do I keep her alive for maybe another 6 months? And then she really starts to struggle, and really starts to fit. I mean, in the ideal world, I'm talking about the ideal world, I would have rather Cindy on Friday night when she was laying on my chest. I'd rather her just had passed away on my chest. At least then she wouldn't have had to have the needle to be put to sleep. I could have maybe taken her to a pet cemetery and got her buried or something. So it is a shame that she didn't just pass away in her sleep. She did have a heart murmur to start on her, a little heart murmur. And she did have, remember that fatty lump that she had? She did have that, but all the tests that she had, the blood tests that we had done on her when she was in for, I think it was about an hour, she was in there when we took her for the emergency things. She had all the blood tests, had all the medication and stuff like that, and she was gave me all clear. They said, oh yeah, no, we can't find nothing wrong with her. Instead of saying to us, well, you can leave her here, but see, the animal welfare too don't have people there to staff all night. So it is, hang on, I'm back. Hi, my friend, how are you? Sad news. It was sad news. It was, pretty sad, but, I've got to move on in the future, and I've set me first goal. I have put $300 into my, what do you call it, bank book thing. I have put $300 in there. On Tuesday, pension day, on Wednesday, when Ruby, whoever comes, I'm going to go to bank. I'm going to put another maybe 400, get it down to 900. I'll put another 400 in, and that'll make it up to 700. So that way then I should have enough for my, to put my name down for them when a dog does come. I have got the money for it, and I'll find out how much they are. I do want to get a puppy, maybe one that's 5-6 months, that's had the operations, had all the needles, a Maltese cross or a Shih Tzu. That's what I'm aiming for, is a dog like that. Ideal world, I would love it to be like Cindy. I mean, that would be like her being reincarnation, and Cindy is not not have gone anywhere. She's here. That would be the perfect thing if I could get a little doggy like Cindy, but it didn't yap and just done a whoa occasionally. That would be perfect. Finding those little Shih Tzu dogs like Cindy, Maltese cross Shih Tzu, is very, very hard, because they do cost a lot of money now, as you guys know, and I want to do this one by myself. I don't want my father interfering. I don't want him paying for nothing. I want to do this by myself, sort of thing, and I think that's important to me moving forward by getting another little doggy. It's important to me that I am doing these goals by myself, sort of thing, and it does help me a hell of a lot to be doing these goals and realise I'm taking charge of my life, and I'm doing things that have to be done. Unfortunately, my sealed housing hasn't come through, because if it did, I could go out. I could go out next week. If they said, "Well, you're moving out in 2 weeks," I would go out next week, go and see if they got a dog, put my name down, and collect it when I move out. But unfortunately, with sealed houses too, they take a hell of a a hell of a long time to put your application through and stuff like that. And you know, the old man says to me, "Oh, yeah, no, when you move out, get whatever you want." But yeah, I'm not waiting that long. I'm sorry that him and I are going to be arguing all the time, but hey, shit happens. He's got to get himself over, you know, what happened, and say, well, look, it's for his own good that he does get another dog. He's got to say that, because he's being an awful father to me at the moment. Very, very awful father. Paddy, what's crack-a-lacking, mate? Yeah, sad news about Cindy. Really sad, Paddy. I started a goal yesterday by putting $300 in my passbook account. I'm going to put another 400 in there next Wednesday, Paddy, because I do want to get another little doggy, either a rescue little Maltese Shih Tzu, but not from the animal welfare, because when Cindy was, before she was with the needle, she was fine. As soon as we took her to the animal welfare, and so they fucked her up. So I am going to be getting private insurance for a Paddy, where I pay, what, $60 a month or $70 a month, whatever it is, and then I will be, you know, doing something like that. Oh, thank you everybody for your nice thing. Thank you, I do appreciate it. We are very sorry, loss of Cindy Peter. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, guys, and I can see the emojis, sad face. I really can see it. And thank you so much, guys, for your, you know, your kind thoughts, you know, about Cindy. And yeah, she loved every one of you guys. She really did love every one of you. She loved being in the videos. She loved doing the beat stuff with me. She loved every day. Every day, Cindy would wake up at 3 o'clock every morning. I don't know how she done it. Either she looked at the clock in the bedroom, but she'd wake up 3 o'clock every morning, and she'd look at me. She'd just look at me with these big eyes, and then jump over my stomach, because she knew, well, it's 3 o'clock, Dad, take me to the toilet, bring me on the couch, and watch a bit. And she used to watch TV with me. If you remember, on some of the live chats I used to do, Cindy was always watching the TV screen, seeing who was on there. And yeah, she'd always do that every morning with me, watch TV and stuff like that. Like this morning, when I got up early, about 2 o'clock this morning, and I did doze off on the couch for about an hour. It was sort of different, you know, because at the moment I've got no cover on, because my mother chucked all my Cindy stuff away. That's why I've got my basket nearby me, so she doesn't chuck that away, because I just don't trust her. She chucked the teeth cleaners that Cindy had, she chucked them all away. Her medicine, she chucked them all away. And her doggy dish, she chucked her doggy dish away, her lead away. I mean, these are things I could have used for, you know, when I do, you know, get my other dog. But she chucked it all away. I mean, teeth cleaners, they cost about, what, $10 or $15 a packet. She had a nice packet of Smackos. I mean, you know, stuff like that really annoys me sometimes too, when people just chuck your stuff away without asking you what you want. Do you want to keep it, or do you want to chuck it away, you know, sort of thing. Not automatically they make their minds up and say, hey, you're not getting another dog, in the story. It's not up to them to tell me what I'm feeling. It's up to me to make my own mind up and say, well, yeah, I have to. It's for my own good and for my own peace of mind. And I know a lot of people will be saying, stick up for yourself, Pete. Don't let your parents tell you what to do. But this is true. I'm not. I'm trying to be as honest with you guys as I can. Sorry, Peter. You please are doing the right thing. I try to do the right thing. I try to do the right thing. It's very, very hard. And she was old. Yes, she was old. She was 13 years old. Cindy was 13 years old. But yeah, blood test was showing fine. Blood test was showing fine. The what do you call it? The thyroid medications he had, they compared it to the other one. Fine. One of the livers was a little bit up, but that has always been that in case. Fine. Everything on it was fine. So we don't know. No one knows the cause of Peter. My dog is 15. Is your dog still alive? Is it? Yeah, 15. Yeah, they're meant to last 15 to 16 years. I don't know what happened to my one. I don't know what, because she was full of beans when she came back. She was jumping around, and yeah, she had at least another 3 or 4 years in her little body. She was a strong little dog. She wasn't losing it. She didn't potty around the house and any of this stuff that dogs do when they get to a certain age and they lose their faculties. She didn't do nothing of that. She used to wait by the door, and if you weren't at the door on time, she'd go. So then you'd know, or she'd do this little thing here. So then shake her head sort of thing to let you know, hey, I want to go to the toilet. Please, can you open the door? She used to do those sort of things. She never sort of talk. New dog Peter. Yes. They are like your best friends. I am going to be getting a new dog. Yes, I am. They are like your best friends. They become your best friends. You learn to bond with them. You learn to have this incredible connection. And some dogs too, they've only got one master. And that master is the person that's always with her all the time, sort of thing. Like I remember when I used to go out for lunch and stuff like that. When Cindy would always for me, crying for me sort of thing, because we had this special bond, me and Cindy, where we were inseparable sort of thing, and it was really, really cool to have that bond with her, and go for, when she was younger, she used to go for walks, and she used to make me laugh, because when she used to go for a walk, she'd see another little doggy, and I used to say, come on, Cindy, and she used to sit down and put the tail underneath. She would never go up and sniff another dog. She was always, when it came to other dogs, she was always sort of a private sort of dog. She wouldn't really go up to any other dogs and, sniff or that. She sort of just kept herself to herself sort of thing. And that's what Cindy was very much the character like me sort of thing. She was very much my sort of dog. Yes, he was a girl. Yes, Cindy was a girl. I will be getting another girl one. The girls are going to be upset. Yes, the girls are going to be upset when they come. Special little Ruby, she did try to phone me twice. I was in the toilet, so I do apologise for that, because I couldn't get off of there. I know he's laughing, saying, Pete, get up the bloody toilet, someone won't phone you up. I mean, I am feeling a bit more happy because I've got the goal. I'm doing a goal, and I'm gonna see the goal through. So I'm doing my goal, adding to that account so I can get a nice dog. So I'm doing a goal. Ruby, yes, Ruby. Ruby will be sad too, don't you? Yes, Ruby will be sad. So I'm reading little comments that you're sending me. I'm apologising about the comments. I can't read because my reading and writing is not the best. Ruby's going to be very upset, and so is Olivia. When Olivia comes, I don't know if she comes on Friday, whenever, Olivia's going to say to me, "Where's Cindy?" I'm going to say, "Sorry, Liv, we had to put her down on last Saturday because she was having 15 seizures." So yeah, Olivia is going to be upset. I don't know if Harley or any of them know what did happen to Cindy. I'm pretty sure that Ruby would have told them. But would be. It is sad. It's like losing. It's like losing the mascot for the channel. She was always making the channel what it was, Cindy. She was always, playing around and the tummy rubs thing and the fighting me like that sort of thing and making me leg and that. She was always doing those crazy little things on the channel and always barking in the background. And I think that's what made the channel was Cindy doing that crazy shit and being her. Because at the end of the day, Cindy used to be in bed with me at 6 o'clock at night. Reason being because Cindy knew 5:30, bang, we've got to go toilet. Cindy went to the toilet at 5:30, right, at night. She'd go to the toilet 5:30 at night, right? And she knew that by 6 o'clock she'd be up in bed with me. So what I used to do, I used to take her to the toilet. I used to take her plate of food. She used to have food. She used to eat on my bed before people say, yes, not nice, Pete, shouldn't have got her to do it. She did used to eat on my bed. And I did used to put a mat down for her to eat. And she was quite funny when she used to eat, because she used to take a little bit of food and she'd come up to me, chew it, and she'd go back again for another little bite of food. But if it wasn't food that she didn't like, she'd get the red thing that we had on the bed, and she would go with her nose like that and cover the plate, so she wouldn't see it. And I thought that was very, very clever of her to do that, because not many dogs would think about doing stuff like that, and I thought that was very, very clever of her, and I really do have to take my hat off to her for sort of doing that. Hey, I end it back again. Yeah, I did say I was going to do an afternoon live, and yeah, I am doing an afternoon live there, because it's hard for me not to do lives now, because without Cindy, I've got nothing to occupy my mind, sort of thing. When the support people are not here, I'm just watching TV. And when I watch TV, I go back to watching videos of Cindy and getting myself more depressed than what I am. And, talking to you guys sort of helps me out a bit and sort of gives you updates of, what I'm doing and how I'm feeling at that time, sort of thing. It's sort of like a therapy sort of thing for me. Tomorrow's lives will be quite good. We'll be talking to Ruby or whoever's going to come. I think it's Ruby's coming tomorrow. We'll be talking to Ruby, and I'll be doing a special video with Ruby. It's going to be a video about what her memories were with Cindy, and we're going to do these like videos with the support people that do come. There's going to be about 5 videos. They'll go for about half an hour of us, me, and the support workers talking about Cindy, what their special times were, what they remember the best with Cindy, the funny times, sort of thing, the annoying times. We're going to do videos like that. Would you guys like to see those sort of videos, or would that be too much for you guys to see? I mean, would you like to see us talk about the happy times of Cindy, and the support people can tell you their happy times with Cindy and what they liked the best about her and what made them laugh? Because I do want to do a series of videos just to get them out the door. Yes, please. Right, I'm doing it. That's it. You have got me. I'm doing it. Yes, please. I will. Okay, I will. No, because I think that's very important. So they grieve as well, but they tell the story about what they think Cindy meant to them. I've already got one video lined up with Kiara. I'm thinking I'll post that tomorrow morning. I've already got a video uploading now. It's a 27-minute video of Cindy. Surely that will be up sometime today. I hope maybe late afternoon. So look out for that one. But I am gonna post that other video tomorrow. And then after that, when I'll do the tribute video with Ruby, if she comes, I'm hoping Ruby does come tomorrow. And then I will start doing, I've got some shorts videos of the unit. When we went to have a look at it yesterday, I will do some, I've got to go back again tomorrow, so I'll do some more filming tomorrow. So I will be doing some more of that for you guys, and other stuff too that I will be doing for you. And of course, I said when I'm ready to go to see about the new dog, I will take you along with me and film the process of getting. I could probably do a live, I don't know, but might need the phone. Here we go. Hang on guys, I'm just going to pull out because I think a video is ready. The video has just come out. The 27-minute video has just come out. So tomorrow, the video has just come out. The 27-minute video has just come out. So tomorrow morning, the other video goes up. The 27-minute video of Cindy has just come out. I think that's one of the very... I don't think it's the last one. I think there's a few more. I'm not quite sure. But, you know, if I find any more, I will post them for you. It's another driving video. It goes for half an hour. So if you're really interested in watching some very last videos of Cindy, I think that was on the day that she started to get sick. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember when it was taken, that video. But if you do want to go and see it, it's just been posted now. So I know I said I was only going to do one or two and, you know, stuff like that. But I sort of changed my mind. I couldn't do it to you. I'm going to keep filming the way I'm filming, and because I know Cindy would like me to keep the channel going for her. She would like to think, hey Daddy, you keep on doing what you're doing in memory of me. Show the people, you know, how much love that I had for them. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I am going to keep on posting videos for you guys, and the TikTok and the YouTube channel. I'm going to do all those channels still. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to disappear. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what happens now, Pete? Does the channel just shut down because of your depression and that? No, it won't. Things are going to stay the same. There will be times I will get depressed, but I will try not to bring them on the channel. I'll talk about them with you guys on them just on my own, but not when the support people are here. I would just try and, you know, when questions come in, they'll read them, I'll answer them, we'll have a bit of a giggle. Just give me a bit of time, but to get my sense of humour back, you know, my laughter. And I'm occasionally letting a couple of laughs out, occasionally. It will come back to me, you know, getting laughs out, getting the mojo back that I used to have for the channel, and making you guys laugh and stuff like that. That would all come back, but it is going to take me a bit of time to get there, because she was a big part of everyone's life, and after 13 years, I mean, that's a hell of a long time, so I will get mojo back. You got this, boy. Thank you. I know, I'll get it. It's just taking a bit of time, but the jokes will eventually come through. It's just finding my happy place again, you know. Hopefully when I get the other dog, I will be in either the puppy training, which is going to be friggin' hilarious if I get one of those, or the dog that's already been trained and everything. That will be hilarious too. There's all cool stuff that is coming on the channel. Just because we lose one person on the channel, one furry friend that was our sort of mascot, and that we all loved her. I know you guys loved her as much as I did. But that's why I'm putting all these videos out for Cindy. that so some? I am, yeah, no, wine time's at 2:30, if that's what you asked me. Yep. Wine time is at 2:30. I put some pictures up of Cindy on the what do you call it? The post thing that we've got, community page thing. So there is pictures of her there. If people do want to go and check them out, I have put pictures up there on remembrance of her. So we have got pictures there of her. I'll try tomorrow to go to the deleted file and see what other videos I have got of Cindy. There might be ones I've already posted, but I don't want to double post videos. I mean, if I had, say, a video of Cindy that you've already seen, would you be too upset if by accident I posted it, or would you be fine with that? Because I know in the deleted file there is some videos, I think, of Cindy. I'm not quite sure which ones they are. I think there's a Bunnings one. I'm not quite sure where that one is. I've got to go through the whole file on the phone here and see what videos I've got. I think I've got another couple of Cindy, which I am going to go through, and I will post them. I got them on my camera roll, so I will go back and post them. But you know, the one that goes for 27 minutes, go and watch that one, because that one's a special video. That's when Cindy and I were with Ruby drive. It was 27-minute drive. Where did I go for a half an hour drive? I went somewhere. It could have been a half drive and half talking one. I'm not quite sure. I know we went somewhere, and I was with Cindy was with us, and she always used to sit in the middle seat there. You know, that was her sort of doggy seat, the middle seat there where the engine was. So yeah, she was that was her seat. So I don't know where I went for 27 minutes, but I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section when you comment, because I do look at the comments. I do look at all the comments that you people send in the morning. I do have trouble reading them, but I do understand when people go like that and they give me a smiley face, that it means something happy. So I do look at your comments when they come up on my thing on my phone here. I do look at them, guys. I don't think that I do ignore your comments, because I don't. You know, I do go the best I can to read your comments, and I do, even when I'm on the YouTube studio, I'm always there, and I'm always looking, you know, who liked this and who liked that, and the likes are not bad at the moment. It's only the subscribers that seem to be dropping off, jumping on, dropping off, jumping on, sort of thing. And you know, I know for a fact I'm gonna lose a few subscribers over Cindy passing, which is understandable. There's a lot of dog lovers on the channel that were only here for Cindy, and I can understand that. But I'm you know, just asking those people if they can still stay on the channel for Cindy, because there will be another furry friend coming in a couple of weeks or a month. So if you wouldn't mind just hanging around on the channel till I can sort that out, I would be very much appreciated for that, guys. That would mean a hell of a lot to me. Yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up, lots of cool videos still to come. As I said, lots of short videos, and we'll be posting tomorrow, which you'll see on the channel, and there'll be lots of stuff with what I'm going to be doing tomorrow over time at Village. All I can say is in the videos too, and I'll let people know this now. If you do hear my father have a go at me when he says, "Oh, you're not getting another dog," don't worry about that, because he's got no say in it. That is totally my decision. So if you do hear that in the background, just ignore it, because that's what he does best. He argues with you to the point that you get sick inside, and he doesn't give a shit. So, you know, just ignore him if he does make a comment tomorrow on the video, because as you know, I don't edit my videos. I just put them out the way they are. So you've got to forgive him. He's sort of a man that doesn't understand much about people's feelings, sort of thing. He only cares really about himself, and he's always been like that. He's always sort of been a selfish person. So he only really cares about himself. So if you hear a comment from him, ignore it. That's all I can say about that. But, you know, most of the time, you know, we enjoy, you know, going out and doing the videos for you, doing the driving videos, doing the shopping videos. I like doing the eating out videos, but the eating out videos will have to be on a back burner for a while till I save up and get the dog done. But they will be coming back. Um, Peter, my what's that name? Peter, my God, you man, love you man. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I've got to stand up for myself. If I don't, people take advantage of me and they walk all over me because I am soft. I know I don't come out like I am soft, you know. Yeah, doing, you know, saying things about my father and stuff like that. I know a lot of you are upset about that, and I can understand that. But at the end of the day, most of you don't know what he's really like. You see this fun side of him, you know, but you don't see the serious side of him when he doesn't don't give a shit what you're feeling, sort of thing. You know, it's all right for him. You know, he's 88 years old. In another couple of years, he probably won't be around. But I'm 55. I'm 54 years old this year, and I have got a lot of life left in me. And I have to be able to make my mind up. I'm not going to be, because my father has got this thing in him too, where he can like bully you and make you scared. You know, oh yeah, we buy one of those and kick you out of the house or go back to Melbourne. He sort of bullies you, sort of stuff like that. And hey, to tell you the truth, I don't really care what happens. All I know is I'm going to get my dog, even if I have to go into a caravan park to live with my support people there and get rent assistance, I will do. Hopefully the sealed housing will come by then, because even the sealed housing is dragging on. They've already knocked me back once. I'm pretty sure they'll try and not knock me back again. I'm pretty sure I will get in one. It is just so hard and frustrating to you know, even wait for the answer for that too, because I mean the plan was when I shifted into the retirement village, the plan was to take Cindy. That was the plan. She was all, vaccinations done. She's ready to go. But then with this this tragedy that happened, it's knocked everyone for like a sixer. It's like when you go play the game of cricket, right, and someone gets you out. It's like that's the feeling, what it feels like when that sort of thing happens. And you know, it's hard to let me sit comfortable. It's hard to explain really how people are feeling about those situations and stuff like that does happen to them, because it does happen to a lot of people. A lot of people do take things for granted, and they sort of don't talk about these things. They don't share these things with other people. They bottle it all up, and when they bottle it all up, they get themselves frustrated. They get angry, and then of course someone always either gets hurt or gets upset. I'm trying to be a better person, a stronger person, and not let people try and tell me what to do. If I know that something is, for me, you know, it's the right thing for me to do, I'll do it. Like for example, yesterday, as I said in the earlier live, I went to the retirement village, and Lady Julie said, oh, you've got to put in to have the dog in. But bullshit, I'm going to fucking buy the dog. I don't need your permission to say I can bring a dog in. It's a small dog. So, you know, I mean, that's going to be a bump. That's going to be a real good fight. We'll see if I do get kicked out of there. I probably will. This will probably happen because I'm a bit of a fighter and I don't give up. So I'll probably end up going in the caravan park or somewhere. You never know. Or emergency accommodation. So there'll always be an answer to something, but I'm certainly not going to tell a retirement let the retirement village tell me what to do. That because I'm grieving and I can't buy it, I need their permission to bring a dog in. I mean, I don't know what size dog it's going to be. I mean, don't walk around with a bloody tape measure, do I? So I am going to get an application form from them, and I'm going to say, well, look, yeah, I do want to bring a dog in. It's just a matter of finding the dog and finding when I can get one, because I don't know what breed it's going to be. I don't know how small, I don't know how big it's going to be. Peter, what's that? Peter, read the live dad comments. Oh, okay, right, okay. Thank you for that. Do appreciate it. I've got no idea what you're talking about, but thank you about that. My reading is fucking bad, mate. It's really bad. I mean, I can read some comments, but not new comments that I haven't seen. That's another thing. I do have to get back into that, but with Cindy, it's going to be very hard. That's his past for me to concentrate on learning me reading with Olivia, because my mind too will be occupied on different things, as you know, because having in the ADHD stage and stuff like that, your mind is sort of all over. When a tragedy happens, your mind doesn't sort of take it in at once. It sort of processes and says to itself, did this really happen? Or am I dreaming this? It takes you a day to, what do you call it, realize what has really just happened, sort of thing. So it does take you a day to realize what has happened, because not every day you do realize what happened, because it does hit you hard. And I'm saying that for a reason, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, ADHD, you know, someone passes or something passes. It's very easy for those people to handle it. The truth of the matter is, it's not easy for people like me with ADHD or autism to handle that sort of thing. We do get emotional. We do get angry, especially when people are trying to tell us things that we don't want to hear. What's that? End the live. End the what? End the live drama. End live drama. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it is very hard for us to compare what's going on. So we do try to do the best, and I do try to move on with other things that are important to me on the channel, like putting you guys in the picture with what's going on. I try to update these all the time. When a tragedy or something happy happens, I do try to put myself out and say, hey guys, this is happening. Stay tuned for this video. I'm not like one of the other YouTubers that will say to you, if you want to find out what's happening on the channel, go and watch my video. I'm not like that. I'm the sort of person that will let you know before you go and watch the video, if you know what I mean. And then I'll leave it up to you to go and watch the video if you want to watch it. I won't say to you, oh yeah, this is what's going to happen, go and find out by watching the video. I won't say that to you, because I know you can make up your own mind, and you can, you know, if you want to watch the video, you'll watch it. The video ratings, I know a lot of people will be wondering, how are my ratings going for my videos? Are we getting a lot of likes? The likes, not so much. The views, they're getting up there a bit. I think there was a packing one I done with Little Ruby, which also had Cindy in. It's got 125 views, I think it's got. And that one seems to be doing well. I haven't gone to check it yet. I'll have to go back and recheck it. But yeah, that one has got quite a few views on it. Some videos have got, some of my short videos have got over the 1,500 mark. I mean, which is, it's quite unbelievable. I think one of our videos on the YouTube channel in the earlier days, when the YouTube channel was first starting, sort of thing, I think there was me and trying to think of her name. Say with me. She was a support worker that used to work with me, and she done, what's that? The live is, oh hang on, the live is funny. Next Maddie? Mad? Oh, Maddie. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Maddie. No, it was her friend. Stay with me. Geez, I'm trying to think of her best friend. She lives with Michaela. That's it, Michaela. She used to remember she was a support worker. She was here when Sophie was here, and Sophie was yeah, she done a buddy shift with me and Sophie, because Sophie was still with me on the team, but I had an extra 2 days, and we needed an extra 2 people. So yeah, she was the one. Hang on. Oh, Izzy's back. We did. Ruby, oh, did Ruby call you? Yes, he called me twice, but I was in the little boy's room, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure she was calling me about she's coming tomorrow. She did send me a message on my phone. When she comes, probably on her phone, and she'll probably read it to you guys. But she did send me a message. Sorry to hear about Cindy, and she sent me a love heart and a picture. And I love you, Peter. So that was very kind of her. She's a support worker, and she's a lovely little Ruby. I love little Ruby dearly. She's really cool, and we often talk about Storm, her cat. Ruby is your family? No, Ruby is my support worker. Ruby's my support worker that comes to look after me from 9 till 4, like stay with me. What's her name? Olivia does, and Olivia Ruby. Who else we got? Olivia Ruby and Cian. So I don't know what happened to Cian. Cian's meant to be back. She was meant to come back on tomorrow. So I don't know what's happened, where she is, or what's happened. No one, as I said to you guys, no one sort of lets me know from the NDIS what's going on. They don't seem to know them. They don't seem to know themselves what is going on. So yeah, it is it's very hard for me to keep up with what's going on, because people don't tell me, oh, you got this support workers coming, or this one won't be coming anymore, sort of things. It is very hard for me to work out who's coming when people just send people at the last minute. It's sort of never, they don't talk to me about it, they just send them. And you know, Ruby's okay, because Ruby always tells me. Ruby phones me up and says, oh yeah, I'm coming on Wednesday and I'll be here Thursday. Friday, we don't know who will be here. It could be Olivia. I'm not quite sure. I don't know who it is. What's Will Elise? Ah, yeah, I got that. Is he Will Elise? Will it be Elise? I don't. No, I think Ruby's doing tomorrow. I think. I mean, it could be Elise. I could be completely wrong. It could be what's her name? Kiara that came yesterday, or it could be say with me. It could be it won't be Olivia, because I don't know where Olivia is. Olivia was meant to be back. What is it? Whoa, the 8th. Olivia was meant to be back on the 9th. So I don't know if Olivia is already back. So I don't know who it's going to be. Good reading. Thank you, Izzy. I do appreciate it. See, you guys have taught me a lot. You've taught me about me reading as well. You've helped me with that too, and I do very much appreciate you guys stepping up to the plate and helping me with the reading, because, you know, as I said in one of the live chats I done quite a while ago, I was saying about being on social media for people that struggle with their reading and writing, and because a lot of you guys turn up for me to read your comments and your questions. You ask me questions, you want me to respond. That's only natural. And most of you guys leave me little questions, and I can read them. I am learning slowly. It does take me time, because I am trying to get there. How are you? There you go. I am good, Izzy. I'm doing better than I was on Saturday. Let's put it this way. And, you know, a lot of lovely people like you have been sending me nice questions. My Facebook, Izzy, believe it or not, 1,000 It's 1,534 people or 42 people. Big Pete. That's right, Big Pete. There you go. I can read little comments like Big Pete and little sentences that you guys have left in the homework book, which is sitting over there. And I used to like doing the homework book. You are sad. You are so good. So good. Sad. I think that was sad or good. I got that one wrong, so I do apologise, Izzy, on that question you are. Izzy's got to chuck this out there too. Not many people know that Izzy has helped me out so much with the channel. She's been there on the TikTok channel. She's been there on my YouTube channel. Peter, the best, Peter, the best support workers. Best support workers. Okay, you tell me who you reckon the best support workers are, and I will, give you a rundown. Izzy's got the thing up. Must mean Izzy's in a good mood because I am trying to read her questions, which is good. I'm enjoying this sort of like question thing. It's getting my mind off of Cindy, so it's good. But it will hit me tonight again. But that's a different story. I'll get over that myself. But it's good that you guys are asking me these questions and stuff like that. Hang on. Here we go. Ruby, Maddie, Janaea, Olivia, support. Well, Maddie and Janaea don't work with me anymore. They've got other shifts that they do. Olivia, far as we know, still works with me, and Ruby works with me, and Sophie. No, Sophie doesn't work with me anymore. Sophie has got the other job. If you're talking about the other Sophie that used to work with me, that did do a couple of shifts with me, I don't know what happened to her. We were trying to get her on board, but something did happen, and I don't know what happened to her. And yeah, it's the one I did like. I don't know if you guys remembered her. Did you remember Paige? Paige came with me when Cindy had that needle last year. So yeah, it was Paige was here when I was doing the van up, putting the seat. So she came with me for one session, but unfortunately we couldn't get Paige. We did try to get Paige as a backup, but we couldn't because Paige has got other clients too that she's got to look after, and it wouldn't be fair for me to take her away from the other clients. And the NDIS is very fussy like that on who they let you have, sort of thing. So it makes it very, 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 very hard to get the people that you do want. I am so glad that I have got little Ruby. She's great, and I hope Cian sticks on the team because she was really good to have. She's really good to have on the team. She calls me Paul when I get everything wrong. So yeah, she was good on the team. Don't get me wrong. I know most of you guys think do you miss any? I do miss Maddie very much. I do miss Maddie very much. She was a good support worker. But as I said, she had a course to do, and she had other clients that needed her, and she went for a course that she had to do, beauty course. And yeah, I wish her all the best. She probably doesn't know about Cindy. So if she's out there, I hope she does know that Cindy had passed away. So maybe someone will tell her. I don't know. Hang on. Whoa, gee. Sad. It is is that you? Are you what public? Am I public? Do you like AFL? Yeah, I do like the AFL. I haven't watched it that much over a couple of years. I used to watch the AFL. Yeah, I used to watch Brisbane Lions were my favourite. Then when I moved up here, it was Gold Coast Suns. But no, I don't watch much of the AFL anymore. No, I'm mainly on the YouTube channel now and watching the stuff that comes out on YouTube on the TV. So I'm mainly on those channels now. So to answer your questions, I don't watch AFL. Do you support Gold Coast Suns now? I support them, but I don't watch them play footy that much because I'm always something comes up which I've sort of always been doing a lot. I'm not. I've sort of I don't know. My taste have changed in sports than what they used to. Like I can watch half an hour or something, but then after that I'll jump to something else. So it is very hard for me to sort of watch a sport and stick to watching it, sort of thing. I don't know why this is, but yeah, this does happen. That I do try and watch the sport, and then automatically after 10, 15 minutes, I'll jump over to something else. I think it's the ADHD brain again. It sort of just goes like that, and you sort of go, oh yeah, I watch that, bang bang, job's done, and bang bang, you don't watch it. The ADHD make what's that made to the ADHD brain. I'll explain a bit about the ADHD brain for my Carlos. Is it? I'm going to get someone's name buggered up, and people are going to say Paul. You watch this. People are going to come out with the word Paul. Then I'll know it's stuffed up again. ADHD brain, right? The ADHD brain is like you're on the highway in a car, right? In most normal people's brains, they're doing 50 kilometres or 60 kilometres. The ADHD brain, it's like you're 50 years stuck on 100k an hour, and you sort of can't get out of that sort of gear. You're stuck in that gear sort of thing. That's what the ADHD brain feels like. It's very hard to concentrate on certain things if you're not sort of focused. And I know a lot of people say, are you medicated, Pete? I did try to take medication. It didn't really sort of help me. It made me the opposite. It made me dopey and made me more confused than what I was. And I did try to take medication for my ADHD. Yes. Yes, do be brother. ADHD. It's a funny word. Not many people like talking about it. Many people that do talk about ADHD, they think it's some kind of awful thing. People are born with it. I mean, it's just something you inherit. You don't grow out of it. I know a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I've known people that grown out of this and stuff like this. The sad fact is, I don't think you'd ever do grow out of ADHD. I think when you're born with it, it sort of stays with you, but it is too the way you handle it. If you handle it in the right way, then you know that is going to do you good if you handle it the right way. Like for example, me talking about ADHD right now, if I'm helping anyone that has got ADHD, explaining the symptoms on my ADHD, how I work, the best thing I could say about having ADHD, which is not the best thing because it's no good. No one wants to have ADHD. I mean, Izzy's got it, I've got it, Kiara's got it, Elisa's got ADHD. I find instead of medication, have a cup of herbal tea. I know a lot of people will be saying, "Oh, bullshit, Pete! Herbal tea? What the hell is that going to do?" Have a herbal tea. You'll feel a lot more better for it. They do say people with ADHD too, and this is a fact because we looked it up on the computer thing. People with ADHD really do, when I drink alcohol, become a different person. That's why I try not to drink too much, and I have soda water all the time in it. So then I don't drink as much as what I would do, because people with ADHD can really hit the bottle. They can really hit it, and that can do them a lot of damage. I try to do it in moderation, drink in moderation. Like a drink will last me an hour and a half, as you guys probably know on the lives that you've seen. Um, lately it has been a bit harder for me with the passing of the little girl. Whoa, that's a big question. Laugh emoji. Did I explain that good, or because I can't read that big question you've just said. But if I answered your question good, just say yes, Pete, you did, and I'll be happy with that. That's how we'll go from now on. When the support people are not here, and you leave big questions like this, I'll just say to you, I'll explain to you about it. And if you say yes, Pete, you left it, that was good explaining, then I will take that as a compliment. So I'm presuming everyone is happy with the advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Dr. Phil. I don't know. I'm not saying I understand totally about how ADHD works. I watch people on YouTube's over a year ago, since I had the channel. I used to watch people with ADHD and how their brains would, how certain ADHD brains medications is good for them, but then they have all these side effects. As you know, I think it was Ruby. Ruby that was saying to me her best friend has got ADHD, and she's really, really, Dr. Peter. Doctor. I wish I was a doctor. I'm not Dr. Peter. See, these things really sort of cheer me up. Dr. Peter, best. Dr. Peter. I haven't got the hat, unfortunately, and the degree papers that go with it. But yeah, I do appreciate your sense of humour. I really do. Yeah, that's one for the books, Dr. Peter. Um, yeah, her friend is on medication for ADHD anger, right? And Ruby said to me she doesn't recognise her. She's not eating. She's lost so much weight. She doesn't feel like doing anything. Um, and I think she's on Ritalin. I think she's on the Ritalin tablet. Okay, music. Sorry. Who are you saying sorry to? Izzy? Is someone? Is he saying sorry to someone? I don't know who it is. Um, that's what I like about these lives. You guys put some questions out, and sometimes I can't read them, but then you put different questions out, and I'm going to sit here and sort of work it out. Easy said, okay. I, I am trying to have a bit of a laugh. I mean, look, I know that Cindy wouldn't like me to be sad. She'd like me to be my happy, jolly self, and sort of be who I am, sort of thing. She wouldn't like me to be sad and sort of miserable. So I am trying to do the lives as best as I can and put a couple of jokes in and sort of do it that way. As I said, the weekend is going to be the hardest time for me. It will be the weekend. But then I think over that curve mark, I think it's over. I think it hits you. I think it stays with you for about a month, 2 months. You start, you then realise, oh well, something is gone and it's gone. But I am. Hang on. We miss Cindy too. Yeah, oh, thank you so much for saying that. I do appreciate it. I really do. I miss her sitting here on my lap, sort of licking the screen or doing something crazy, or barking. I do miss it. It's sitting in a room too when you haven't got the dog with you and you're doing a live like I'm doing now, and there's no sort of noise, because her in the background, she used to bark all the time. But sitting here and just you know, there's no one here. It does get a bit lonely because you're looking around, you're thinking, there was no one here. And she's not here anymore. I mean, I keep waiting for her to drop the thing at the door there and to scratch the door for her to come in for a doggy treat or something like that. But I know that will never happen again, because either I'll wake up from a bad dream, and that's what it will be, just a bad dream. But I doubt it. If it is, it's been a bloody 4-day dream. Yeah, I doubt that that's going to happen. But you know, I hope, you know, in the near future things will change and we'll get back to normal. You know, maybe a new pet in the team. So I do hope things will get back to normal. It will take time. The healing process is it takes time. You don't get over losing someone like Cindy in a day. It takes you some people take 3 or 4 months before they can get another pet. Me, by the time I do get one, will take 2 months at least, or a month at least, by the time I sort everything out. Saving up and stuff like that. And then you put your name down until a pet does come and stuff like that. You've got to go through all that rigmarole as well and have extra money for, stuff like that, for their insurance, private insurance and stuff like that. So there is that as well, which I'm working hard at putting money in with my passbook, so I have got that. And it's good having the sort of passbook, bank book, passbook, because then you know that you can't spend that money unless you go to the bank and get it out. And I'm hardly likely to do that because I know that's for a special cause now, and I won't touch that money. So I know that that is there and it's safe, and I can keep adding to it, which is good. It gives me something to do. It's the goal achievement. Remember, yesterday we were talking on the live about me doing goal achievements, achieving my goals, going for my goals, going for what I want in my goals. This is a goal achievement for me. This is me achieving a goal that I'm passionate about, and also putting some money in the bank, of course, which is very important too. So yeah, it is a goal achievement, and we are gonna together all get through it. And a lot of you guys have, probably proud of me for doing a goal achievement, because you know me, I've lately, when Cindy was alive, all the money used to go on the high ace, the high ace, the high ace, the high ace. But now I've got a different goal to aim for. It's sort of not like that much anymore now. It'll only be for the service and stuff like that. So I'm not really going to break my back, sort of thing, to sort of do things that don't need doing. Let's put it this way. You can keep on top of maintenance, but sooner or later, maintenance is just gonna. It's just one of those things. When you go for your next service, you just tell your mechanic what you need to do, and you do it. And I think that's the way I'm going to be from now on. I'm not going to keep spending too much because I want to save up for my doggy, and that's very important to me, to get that goal achieved and start living and start enjoying my new pet, and start being there for him or her, and just enjoying the time I'm going to have, because no one knows how long they got to live. Dogs are like humans. They get sick, they pass away. It's a sad thing, but it does happen, and you can't control when your number is up, because, as I keep saying many times, when the man upstairs wants you, he will click his fingers, and unfortunately you can't say to him, no, I don't want to go, because he's already made the thing out for you, his little bed thing. So that's the way I see it. I mean, I do see that probably Cindy has gone to a better place. She's not suffering anymore. She's probably got her, what do you call, doggy memories of what we used to have. And I know when she used to sleep in the bed with me, she used to sometimes have doggy dreams because her paws would go like that up in the air. So she'd always be having a dream. I don't know. And it's funny to think what dogs probably dream about, if it was a bone or if it was a teeth cleaner that she'd be having. And so it was quite funny because if she like dropped a teeth cleaner somewhere and didn't know where it was, she would go to sniff around till she found it. And then when she found it, you'd have to sort of stay away from it, because she wouldn't let you sort of near that teeth cleaner, so be no, like that sort of thing. So she wouldn't let you near it, sort of thing. You'd have to sort of try and find it for her. So anyway, guys, I've got to go because it's 2 o'clock and I've got to watch some TV. And I will see you tomorrow on the morning live